We got ourselves a new Classroom Elite PV for the next episode. Finally, we're going to the island. Bro, it's been like, how many episodes to set up? It's getting kind of crazy. I've been enjoying the build-up, but I'm like, come on. Let's go on the island. Here we are. Let's check it out. Okay. Koji and Kei hanging out. They are still not official, kind of. I mean, is it official? It's hidden. Ichika knows. Kind of. Not really everyone knows that much though, right? It's like some people know. Koji and Ibuki. Oh! Koji sandwich between the fighter. This is the Class A Arisu's like, watchdog that we haven't seen really in action just yet. This room reminds me of the scene in Season 1 where Chabashira low-key threatens Koji and talks about Icarus flying too close to the sun. And how Koji says, nah, I ain't Icarus, I'm different. They're watching some sort of play? Okay. Ishizaki with Fern. Sorry, not Fern. Yubel from Classroom Elite. Nah. She's great. Ishizaki and her, this might be a ship here too. Ishizaki! He's becoming a lot more domesticated, huh? Compared to like the edgelord that we saw in the previous seasons. Now he's just kind of like carrying the bags for all the other ladies and just having some slice of life fun. Tsukishiro-sensei! The other sensei is all lining up. Remember, I think that this is like Chabashiro's friend, right? There were some other important characters. I remember that was like drinking in a bar and talking about Chabashiro's regret or something. I think the lady was like Ichinose teacher, right? Director Tsukishiro. I hope that he fights kids on the island. I think it'd be hilarious if the chairman himself, the acting chairman, decides, you know what, I'm gonna not really have this position for a while. Like, so I'm gonna just go all out. He should start fighting kids. He should fight Koji on the island. He should sweep Arisu's leg again. Why not? Like, you're done. Like, your job is pretty much done. You're like, Arisu's dad's gonna come back soon. That's what he said. He should crash out. Bald? Wait, Koenji? Did they announce it if Koenji's going solo or not? Because he was desperate. But the conversation didn't really end up in like a party forming, right? We don't really know. So he could be going solo. This could be his team, which I doubt. I think this is just Hirata and Suzune by the side. I don't think so, but we're gonna see him try for the first time, right? Apparently he's locked in. For the first time, he's actually gonna go all fucking out in order to earn the privilege to fuck off until graduation. So we'll see. This scene, Arisu always so cocky, but Ichinose a little bit doubtful, right? There's like an alliance here happening too. Ichinose feels very unconfident lately though. So I see another episode where we're not at the island. We're never getting to that island. Imagine it takes 2 episodes on this ship. Now, I'm fine to be on the boat. The boat could be a lot of fun. There was a lot of fun interactions on the boat from what I remember. A lot of the scenes for Koenji fan service still have been just swimming and fucking around and flexing on others, right? But it looks like this episode is going to be, right? Just like, what's it called? Boat stuff, setting up stuff, the introduction, right? The syllabus, the chairman explaining rules and different things, and who knows, it could be a fun game too. There are images for the island. Okay, hold up. How do we find it? If there's no fucking link in the Discord, why are you mentioning it? Instead of just saying there's images, then fucking provide some shit, bro. Like, this is doing nothing. Where is it? Let's see. Where's the images, bro? Where's the fucking images, bro? I fucking hate it when people put me in the fucking spot and there's nothing to fucking do, bro. Alright, thank you for the Discord ping. Someone actually fucking pulled up. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Here we go. So, I don't know why I thought Ishizaki. No, this is the other teacher though, right? This is the other teacher right over here that we see. So, looks like everyone has like, you know, tracking. They have like the watch thing. Okay, okay. Here. Narase and Koji. Who knows if they teamed up or not. But Narase again. So, she is sent by Chairman. But at the same time, high chance that she's actually not the White Room agent. Because the White Room agent is supposed to be going against Chairman's orders. Or at least that's what they were doing for, you know, the Hosen Ichika incident. So we don't know just yet. So keep holding that. Yagami still could be it. Suzune, nice little sun hat. I want some Ike scenes. Looks like, you know, Suzune and Koji, they're all hanging around. This is really reminding you of season 1 times. Some good old times. The sexy teacher, again, Ishido says teacher. Okay, not showing enough cleavage. I'm disappointed. K and Koji on the map. We love to see that. And this looks like a flashback. Right? How could it be snowing? Like, this feels like... Remember the cough drops? So at the end of season 2, we had Koji and Kei, you know, don't call me again. Whoa, what the hell? It was like on Christmas too, bro. But then it got all hashed out, and Koji ended up giving like cough drops to Kei, and it was like, wow, you kind of care. So this could be explaining why Nanase has a thing for Aina Koji. I don't know. Like, we'll have to see more, but that's clearly a gift. And some sort of tragic thing to happen. Her face is actually smiling, and that's kind of rare for her to smile, because usually she's just like kind of deadpan, right? But anytime she's smiling, it's like a very calculated expression. I don't know how to feel about Nanase just yet. Just remember, even if she was right beside director Tsukishiro, doesn't mean that she is the White Room agent. They could be misdirecting it really hard, right? The fact that she's literally right by, and he's telling her to get him expelled, it just feels, again, like White Room stuff. But if we go off of the logic of the first 4 episodes and how that person was not listening to Tsukishiro, in that arc, was Nanase going against Tsukishiro? I don't think so. I feel like anything, it's gotta be Yagami. Why? Because I think Yagami, right, is a guy who has shown nothing but calculating faces. Not a single slip up, so perfect, seemingly. On top of that, his entire mindset might be that, like, he seems to not be going for the bounty. You know what I mean? Like, director Tsukishiro thinks that the best way to do is to create an incentive for these 20 mil bounties to put on Koji's head. But Yagami, I don't think is really doing that. I think his goal is just the prim and proper, be a good boy, deceive Koji, gain his favor, be a nice friend, you know, kind of like Kushida, I guess, except handle it better than Kushida. I don't know if that's his game plan, but that could be like a, you know, one perspective if you think about it from what Yagami could be doing. But that's pretty much it. Looks like we're actually going on the island too. We're not just gonna be on the ship. And man, I'm so excited for not just like the fights, but the fun slice of life and bullshit that's gonna happen on the island. The island is honestly such a fun time. Season 1 all over again. And the more I realize, Class of the Elite is basically just a CHUNIN exam anime. Let me explain. I feel like COTE, it just builds up on like the mind games and stuff when it's like the off season. But as we like build and ramp up, then it's just like every year we have the CHUNIN exams in the arc on the island. Bro, it's fucking hype. That's why we love it so much. See you next time.